Well, let's just warm up now that we're all here. Turn on your device. Heck, let's just warm up. Let's do some jacks. Whew. That was a rough start to the almost weekend, but you know what? We made it. Oh, yay. Thanks for hanging in there. I was just one. Yeah. Oh, that's right. So now we're going to be, what, 8 hours? Uh, I'm not sure. It'll be interesting. All right. Speaking of time, something to just kick around, mull around. Think about whether if you'd like to have class be a little earlier or if y'all are happy with where it is. Yes? No. Yes. Okay. Well, just let me know, and we can always see about making it a little earlier in the day. Whew, let's do some. I'm gonna do some of those L's because they'll look good. When is your daylight savings whatnot? Oh, okay. Yeah, a little bit of ways away. That's right. W did that. He put that in place, didn't he? Permanently. All right. Let's do some bum kickers. Get your heel right up to your bum. Make a big W for W. Well, why not? Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Open it up. And let's get ready to rumble. Yes, indeed. We're doing, working our hips really big today. Biceps, triceps. Got to work the guns. We're into fall, but we gotta keep those guns in shape for any sort of holidays and next summer. No rest for the guns. All right, let's go ahead and plant on our feet. Easy twist, side to side, back and forth. Get a nice stretch on the inner thigh. Easy reach. You're looking good. Let's do a few more. All right, couple more, two more, and then let's take it out over your right foot. Ease it on over there. Get a nice stretch on the inner thigh. Hold it there. Nice and easy peasy. All right, then let's ease it over to the other side. Take it on over there. Easy stretch. Hinge those hips back a little bit. Especially when you hinge back, you might really feel that stretch on the inner thigh. All right, come on up. Let's do it. Let's plant one foot behind you and reach up nice and high. Stretch that calf. Big eye for, I finally made it to my Friday workout. None of us thought it was going to happen, but it did. Yay. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Press the heel down. Big reach. Big reach. Feel a big stretch. Oh, that feels good. Getting ready to let it loose. And let's make a big Y now. Step it back. Drive those hips forward. Stretch your hip flexor or sink down. And then a big squeeze between the shoulder blades. Externally rotate those hands, trying to touch the wall behind you with your palms. Yeah, feeling good. Opening up. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Rock it forward. Ease it down either way. Big Y for yes. I'm ready to get busy. Reach it up. All right, let's give a little love to those hamstrings. Come on up. We'll just ease right down your legs here, and then hands up to the side, thumbs up at the ceiling, squeeze between those shoulder blades again. Always about a squeeze between the shoulder blades, and then flex those hammies, pull yourself up, palms up. Let's step it back, and then exhale and twist to the side, drawing your belly button in. We twist over to the side, and then let's bring it back up. We'll step back on the other side, palms up, step it back. Exhale and twist the other way. No big thing. All right, come on up again. Grab onto one of your feet. We'll do a gentle pull. Stretch your quads. Stretch them out a little bit. Easy stretch. All right. We're going to start off our core work on the floor, which we're going to do here in a moment. Let's do the other side. Same thing. Just doing a quick check. Yes. So we'll be on the floor. No extra. Actually, I'll take that back. We're going to use our yoga balls. Yes, we will use the yoga balls. Easy stretch. All right, so let's get busy with that. Grab a drink of water. I'm going to swap out the great big ball for the little ball, and we're going to drop on down on the floor. And work our core. Got to get that core fired up. We'll work some balance. Get our nervous system all fired up, and we'll get into that resistance and cardio. All right, so we're going to start off here doing a single leg, Single leg, what? What's happening? We're going to start off with some hip abduction, plank hip abduction. So we're going to come on down on the floor here, get your elbow right underneath your shoulder, and get your body kind of lined up here. We're going to come up into that side plank that we like to do. You can do your legs bent, knees bent, or top leg straight, both legs straight, however you like to do it. But let's do it. Let's drive on up, and you can raise your hips up, raise your knee up to work that hip, then ease it back down. Drop all the way down, we'll reset, drive right back up again, raise it up. Awesome. Bring it down, ease it down, and back down. If you want, you can extend if you'd like to. Press that hip up and then reach it up. Ease it back down, all the way down. Come back up, right back up. Raise the hip up. You can reach up and back a wee bit, and then bring it all the way down. Reset. Let's do one more. Drive your hips up, reach it up, reach back, and all the way down. Let's flip over. We'll do the same thing on the other, on the other side. Come around. Keep on going, lady. There you go. Come on around. Get yourself reset again. Elbow right underneath your shoulder. Think about our ice cold water. We're going to jump in. We're going to raise it up. Raise one of your hips. Raise one of your knees. Raise your other hip. I don't know. Drop it on down here. I'm just thrown for a loop here after that rough start. Raise it up there. Hold it there. We'll just keep moving. That's all that we need to do. Ease it back down. If you want, we can extend that top leg. Press up. Reach it up. Roll the hip in a bit. Get that toe coming kind of down at the ground. And let's go up again. And you can go up, and we can reach back a little bit. Just get a little bit more. Woo! Fire up that gluteus medius. Drop it all the way down. Ease it down. Reset. Jump in that ice cold water. Drive it up. Reach it up and back. And come down all the way down. All right, we're going to flip right over into a glute bridge. Grab your yoga ball. Let's get ready. Yoga ball, squeeze glute bridge. Gotta love this one. It's a great one. I love it so much. We're going to jump in that cold water. Flex your glutes. And then drive up, squeeze. And then ease it down one vertebrae at a time. Reset. Jump in that cold water every single time. Flex your glutes. Squeeze. Hold it up. Should be feeling this right below those, right below your belly button. Reset. Ice cold water. Squeeze. Drive it up. Just turn it on that pelvic floor. Hold it. Ease it back down. Reset. Jump in that cold water again. Reset. Drive up. Squeeze. Holding it tight. Ease it back down. Reset. Oh, we got plenty of time. Jump in the ice cold water again. Flex those glutes. Lift. Hold. Ease it down slowly. Reset. Jump in the cold water one more time. Flex your glutes. Press up and hold. Hold it there. And then slowly ease it back down. Let's do one more just because we can. Ice cold water one more time. Flex your glutes. Press it up and hold. Hold it there nice and strong. And then slowly ease it back down. Awesome. All right. We're going to come on up and get ready to work some balance. And we're going to use our steps today because I have my stepper ready to roll. Yes, we are going to use our step today for our balance, just for fun, because we can. And actually, I'm going to turn mine. You can turn it sideways if you want to, because we're just going to be stepping up onto it from one side, and then we're going to flop over, step on it from the other side. All right, so get yourself ready for that business. All right, for this one, what we're going to do, we're just going to step right up. So get yourself in position here, whichever leg you want to start on. Making sure that our knee is going to be in line up with our second and third toe. We're just going to drive it right up and bring the hip up and out. Drive it up and out. Ease it up and out. Yoga block will do nicely. Nice. Whatever you've got. Something to balance on. That's awesome. Bring it up and out. All right, and then let's go the opposite direction. Outside, inside. Just get that hip nice and loose, ready for action, because we're going to be doing lots of hip abduction today with our mini bands and down there on the floor. Whoa, as I almost fall over. All right, let's switch and do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself set up. We're just going to drive it up. Come on up. And let's open up the other hip. Get it fired up. Oh, nice step stool. Fantastic. Whatever you got. You can have a fancy step or you can have a handy dandy step stool. It's the exact same thing. Your foot has no idea what it's standing on. It just knows it's standing on something. And let's go the other direction. It's funny because it's true. Kind of like seeing those people, like people who work on skyscrapers walking on girders. It's like, that's easy to do unless you get 300 feet in the air or whatever it is. Let's switch and go back to the other side. This time, actually, you know what? Grab your yoga ball. I just want to have something to hold on to just because we can. Gives us a little something to think about. Just for fun. All right, we're going to do a step up. And you have your yoga ball in close. We're going to step it up. And we're going to press. If I don't fall off. And we're going to externally rotate, falling right off my step. And come right back around. Ease it back down. Come on off. And then we're going to step right up. You all look fantastic. See if I can do that. Open it up. And then close it back up. Come on down. And let's drive it right back up again. Drive it right on up. Open it up again. And close it up. Woo, bringing it down. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself in position. Plant that foot. We're going to drive it up. And then we're going to open. Bring it back around. And then bring it down. Awesome. Let's come right back up again. Power it up there. Open it up. Twist. Keep the core active. Protecting our little grapes. Ease it back down. And let's do one more. Yeah, we can do one more. Let's come on up. Nice and strong. Easy twist. Bring it back home for the big win and all the way down. All right. Keep your step handy because we're going to use that for some of our moves today. You can set yours at a rakish angle if you like I have. And however you want to set it there. We're going to start off on the floor with mini band clams, doing some hip abduction. So grab your band, and we're going to stay on the floor for a bit. We're going to do some hip abduction with bands. We're going to do it with body weight, and then we're going to do some accordion crunches. Yes, we are. Then we're going to stand up to do some more business. And by more business, I mean some more resistance training. So we're going to start off on the floor with your mini band. Right there around your knees, just above your knees. Right above them. All right, let's get ourselves in position. So we've got our, gonna land on top of my thingy there. All right, there we go. So your feet are kind of lined up with your back, knees coming out in front of you, going back, making a nice little triangle there. All right, so jump in that cold water like we like to do. We're going to drive our knees all the way up and out if we can, and bring them right back down again. Just flex it up and out. Nice. Ease it back down. Awesome. Power it up. Trying to keep those feet right on top of each other. Nice. Exhale up. Try to draw your core in as you go, and you can feel those abs fire up, helping drive this hip up and out. Keep the other leg pressed into the floor. One leg pressing down, the other leg driving up and out. Ease it back down. We can do 2 more reps, I think. Yes, we can. Up and out. Ease it back down. Let's do one more. Bring it up. And down. All right, let's switch sides. See, Shadow has come to help. That's nice. Nice to have a helper. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Whoops. All righty. And here we go. Other side, same thing. Keep those feet together. Drive it up and out. Ease it back down. You may find that one side is a little easier than the other. Typically, my right side's stronger than my left side. But today, for some reason, my right side feeling a little tight and not quite as flexible. So see if we can get that full range of motion. We want to work our muscles, our joints through as full a range of motion as possible. And if we do that, we can increase or hold on to and even increase our range of motion by lifting through those full ranges of motion. So always trying to get your joint to go as far as you can. Get your hips up, trying to get all the way up to a nice 90-degree angle. Let's do one more. Bring it up and back. All right, so let's take off our bands. We'll flip back over. We're going to hit the other side again. We're going to stay right down here on the floor and get yourself in position here on the floor. And we're going to work some hip abduction. So legs stretched right out here. And you can have your head all the way down or just reclined, whatever's comfy. And we're just going to raise it up and kick it back. Ease it then down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bring it up as high as you can. Reach back. Bring it down. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Reach it up and back. Hold. Slowly ease it down. Fantastic. Bring it right back up again. Back and hold. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bring it right back up again. Hold it there. Ease it down. 3, 2, 1. Trying to keep your hip rolled in a little bit. So we bring it up and back. And reach it down. Bring it down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Right back up again. Fire it up again. Feel that little gluteus medius working. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. It's a small but mighty muscle. Bring it up and out. All that times when we step up and down, bring it down. That's that little muscle that's helped keep that hip nice and anchored. Reach it up. Helps us get up and down, up and down steps. Coming down. And switch sides. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Woo. Flip it around. Get yourself in position. Let's work that other side now. All right, roll the hip in a little bit. Let's reach it up and back. And coming down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Squeeze. Reach it up and back. Ease it down. Like I say, we could, with just like the with the mini bands, when you're reaching up and back, you can feel those obliques assisting your hip, reaching down, coming down. So even though we're working the hip back here, you can feel the little gluteus medius flexing, coming down. 3, 2, 1. Your oblique right above your hip. Also, every time we reach up, it fires it right up. So we're getting a lot of great core work. Bring it down. 2, 1. Reach right back up again. And it's nice because we can be down on the floor just real casual, but we're still working hard. Coming down. It's kind of the easy workout. Reach it up and back. It's not really so easy at all. It's pretty rough. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. It just looks easy. Reach it up and back. Exactly. Yes. And coming down. 3, 2, 1. One more. Reach it up and back. Hold it there. And then coming down. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Let's flip over onto the other side. We're going to do some accordion crunches, but let's start on this side. Give that other hip a little bit of a rest. 20 seconds on each side. Accordion crunch. Let's get ready to work it. Bringing those knees right to your elbow. Let's do it. Crunch it up. Extend. Crunch it up. Now, if at any point we get a little fatigued, we can drop that bottom leg. Let that rest and go top leg and elbow. Bringing it in. You can also keep the feet out of it. Just crunch up the upper body. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Just go ahead and flip over real quick. And we'll make some beautiful music, exercise music, human accordions, working it as we crunch it in, extend, crunch. Nice. So again, working those obliques, just like we were doing with our hips, really working them now as we crunch up here with the side crunch. All right, let's switch. Come on up and get myself back together here. All right, coming up next, I think we're going to do some bicep curls. Yes, we are. Standing dumbbell bicep curls. Nothing fancy, but still oh so important. Grab your dumbbells, and we will do it. Feet shoulder width apart, little bend in your knees. Up nice and tall. Here we go. Let's do it. Biceps curls. Yes. Gym standard. All right. Squeeze it up there. Ease it back down. Nice. So we're going to pair this up with a step up to bicep curl, but today we're going to do a side step up. So working those little gluteus medius again. Gluteus medii, I guess, as we're going to hit both sides of them. I don't know if that's correct, but it sounds kind of cool to say gluteus medii. So we're going to step up from the side to do our biceps curl for our pair here. And that's going to be with a lighter dumbbell because we're going to do those slower reps. And right now we're going to do 2 more reps. Then we're going to switch dumbbells and step on up into our steppers. Last rep. Let's grab some light dumbbells. Let's do it. And we're going to step. Actually, bring that right there. Here we go. Let's sidestep it up, balance, and we curl. I say, I'll just pretend I'm balancing because I can't keep it together. Reason it down. Let's come all the way down. Ooh, second time's a charm. Let's see if I can get it nailed this time. Step it up there, curl and hold. Yeah, look at that. And ease it right back down. Beautiful. Bring it down. Come right back at it. Curl. Nice. Easing it down. We're going to do one more on this side, then we'll just switch sides. No big deal. Let's curl it up. Ease it back down. All right, and let's switch sides. I'm just going to step over here, and we'll just drive right at it again. Curl. Nice, bringing it down. And every time we step up, got to think about protecting that little grape you have in your shoe. I say it, I think, every single time, but that's my problem. I forget to protect my little grape, and that's when I have some balance problems. Usually it's because I don't have my foot active. So that's my own personal balance issue. Remember to keep my foot active. Curl it up there. Ease it down. I think we can do one more. And then we're going to do some sort of cardio. I don't know what it is. I put a few things in there. What? And then ease it back down again. There we go. Woo! Recovery. All right, next up, alternating touch the floor with one hip and stand up again. Yes! Yes, let's do it. All right, 40 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Come on down. Drive it up. Turn on that light, too. So get all the way down. Drive up. Big reach. Coming down. Any way you want to get down. You can come down on a knee. Come down. Roll it down this way. Go down, over, up. Or just come all the way down. Flop down. Any way you want to go. It's your getting down on the floor. However you can do it is good. 20 more seconds. Drive it right back up there again. Coming down. Drive it up. Love it. And we got 10 more seconds. Get that big reach. Love it, people. Reaching high. Turn on the light for Friday. This is the last one. And then we're going to come right into some triceps, I think. It is tricep time. Yes, standing dumbbell triceps extensions. Let's grab some dumbbells and work those triceps. Yes, working the back of the arm now. Told you we're going to work those guns. A little bend in the knee. Feet shoulder width apart. Weights up. Flex those glutes. Ease it down. Press it right back up again. Nice. Love it. And as you press overhead, if we don't keep those glutes a little bit active, you can really feel your low back kind of stress a bit. At least I can, especially when my lats get a bit tight. So keep your glutes active as you press overhead. Get that nice strong foundation so we protect the low back. Nice. Few more reps, and then we're going to switch to a single leg band triceps kickback. Let's see, we're going to do one more rep. This is it. Last rep. All right, let's switch to some bands and a single leg triceps kickback. All right, got those triceps nice and fired up. So let's come up onto one foot now. Protect that little grape. Elbows glued to your side. Squeeze it back and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Press it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Press it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch our feet real quick. And squeeze it right back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. Nice. Release. 3, 2. Well, make sure you have a big smile on your face. Press it back. That's what I'm talking about. And release. 3, 2, 1. A few more. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Actually, this is going to be the last one. Press it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Cardio time. Let's see what's next on the hit parade. Some sort of cardio coming at us. Ooh, 10 jumping jacks, 10 squats, 10 step runs. Yes, let's do that. That sounds like fun. It's just 40 seconds. Go at whatever tempo you want to go. Let's do it. 10 jacks, 10 squats, 10 times up and down your step. Moving jacks, I love it. All right. Nice form, cranking it out, burn it out. Looking good. And then 10 times up and down your step as you go. So we can make it through a couple times. I don't know. Got about 10 seconds left. All right, and we'll go again. 2, 1, and switch. All right, right back at the top again. We're going to drop down on the floor for some of those clams again. Grab your bands, and let's work it right down here. Working those hips again. Band in place. All right. So basically, soles of your feet lined up with your bum, lined up with your back. So your feet come right out in front, and right above the knees of the band. Let's do it. Drive it up and out. Ease it right back down again. Good. Keep those feet together. Squeeze, drive it up. Ease back down. Nice. Drive it up. Exhale, drop the belly button in. Bring it back down. Keep the other leg on the floor and drive up and out with that other hip. Press up. Exhaling up. Inhale it back down. Nice. Gonna do a couple more reps. Actually, maybe 3, I think. Yeah. Keep working those hips. Drive it up. Alrighty. 2 more, actually. Yeah. Here's number 1. And number 2. Drive it up and out. Nice. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. We just flop over. Get yourself in position. And once we're set here, let's do it. Squeeze it up and out. Ease it back down. Nice. Nice and steady. About 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down, just like all of our other first sets that we're doing. And this is the end of block 6, actually, which we've been doing as a, yes, crazy. How did that happen? Which has been a strength endurance block. I wanted to get back to this one. I really like this strength endurance block to help us. Yes, all right. Approval for the strength endurance. It's heavy duty, awesome. I love the combination. We hit the muscle groups hard with the traditional weightlifting, and then we put some balance crazy in there. It really works as stabilizers. So we're going to move into something next. Probably some hypertrophy, I think, will be fun. Last rep. All right, let's switch. And we're going to get right back onto our sides here. Working the hip abduction. Let's do it. Drive it up, reach it back, and then coming down. 3, 2, 1. Drive it up and back. Hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze up, back, hold. And down. 3, 2, 1. Looking good. Driving it up, driving it back. Down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Reach it up and back. And coming down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze. Reach it up there real big. Down. 3, 2, 1. Coming up and back. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Right back at it again. We can do 4 more, I think. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Looking good. Squeeze it up. Hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Reach it up again. Hold it there. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. And last one. Reaching up and back. Hold it there. Yes. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's switch sides. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself set up again. All right. Here we go. Let's just do it. Reach it up and back. And then coming down. 3, 2, 1. Reach up. Reach back. And down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Squeeze it up and back. And coming down. 3, 2, 1. Come right back at it. No big deal. Go down. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Squeeze up there nice and high. And then coming down. 3, 2, 1. Reach it up. Reach it back. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. You have quite a few more. Yeah, we can just keep cranking them out. Working those hips. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Coming up and back. And down. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze up and back. Hold it there. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. A couple more. Reach it up and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. This is the last one. Reach it up there. And coming down. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's flip over. And we're going to go right into, I think we're going to do accordion crunches again. Yes, we are. We're going to work those accordion crunches again. Make some beautiful exercise music with me. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Accordion crunch time. Woo! All right, exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you extend. Yes. Looking good. Crunch it. Feel the crunch. Enjoy the crunch. Got about 5 more seconds. We'll switch sides. 2, 1. Let's switch sides real quick. Just flip it around, and as soon as you flip it around, whoop, just keep cranking them out. Working that accordion. Really try to feel that side crunch here. Crunch those obliques up as you bring those knees in. Bring them in high. Love it, people. Looking great. Fantastic. All right, got about 5 more seconds, and 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. I think we're coming up. Oh, I'm still attached. Yay. All right, come on up. Let's see what we got here. I think we're doing some biceps curls. Yeah, standing dumbbell biceps curls. And then we will do our step up to balance after we do our biceps curls. Grab some dumbbells here. All right. A little bend in the knees. Shoulders back. Holding those weights up nice and strong. And let's do it. Curl it up. Ease it back down. Yeah. Curling like a boss on Friday. Fantastic. Gonna curl our way right into Friday. Awesome. Looking good. Keeping the glutes active. Kind of like a reset. And then you flex. You're gonna brace a bit. Curl. Reset. Brace. Just always thinking about that good form so that we're protecting all of our joints, protecting the low back, especially because you see the people in the gym sometimes. I'm going to say there's guys in the gym, going to have to go stereotype here, doing, oh my God, I got to get up there. And it's generally not a good idea, so we want to avoid that. Let's switch. Let's get to some light weights. And do a step up. Step up to balance. Let's do that. All righty. See if I can do this without falling over this time. Let's step it on up. And then curl. Whoop, that's close. Ease it back down. And coming down. Let's come right back at it again. Step it up and curl. Man, I think there's a vortex. I have one anyway. Every time I step up, it's like there's this invisible wind. Drive it up, curl. It's the Friday wind. Ease it back down. Nice. There we go. Get it under control. Yes. Awesome. That's part of it. That's why we do this thing. We do these hard things because we can do these hard things. A lot of people can't, and it's great stuff to do. And it really helps us move in our daily life. Let's switch and do the same thing on the other side. So, makes everything easier. Drive it on up. Squeeze. All right. And, you know, it's just crazy. Step it up, balance, curl. Not something you typically have to do, but you never know. You just don't know when you're going to have to do that, when you're going to have to step onto that rock in the middle of your garden bed so you can get to that one weed, and you're holding on to something with one hand and grabbing something with the other hand. So you want to be able to move in all those different directions and move with this weight moving around in space. Let's do one more, because we can. Curl it up. And then we're going into some sort of cardio. Again, I don't know what. Let's see what it is, because I switched it. Let's see what we got next here. Oh, it's the alternating one hip to the floor. I did not switch this. We're doing this every rep, every set this time. All right, here we go. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. All the way down. Drive all the way up. Reach. You can even reach with one hand if you want. Left hip down, left hip up. If you want to get a jump in there, woo, you can get a little jump in there. It's whatever you're feeling. Bring it up, reaching high, drive it up. It's amazing what great cardio this is, just getting down and getting back up. It's hard to do. That's why we do it. We do it because we can do it. And like I say, there's a lot of people that should be doing these things that aren't. So if you know somebody that you think you ought to be moving a little bit more, give them a challenge. How many times can you get down on the floor and get back up again in 1 minute? They'll be surprised, I think, about how difficult this is. First time I did this, I thought, how hard could it be? It's hard. It's like Eileen said, it's a burpee. It's a hidden burpee. Don't believe the lies. It's hard. Triceps extensions. Let's do them. Dumbbell triceps extensions. Get yourself set up. All right, nice and tall again. A little bend in the knees, weights right up. And let's do it. We're just going to ease it straight down. Trying to keep those elbows in, which is the hardest thing for me with this exercise, doing this one. I just want to flare them out. I was doing these in the gym in Portugal, of all crazy places, on a weight bench. And I didn't speak very much Portuguese. And the guy there didn't speak much English. And he came over and he just smiled and pushed my elbows together. Oh, it was awful. My little friend Junior, he was awesome. Oh, but that was about the end of those reps. But keeping those elbows in really targets the tricep, which is what we're trying to hit with this muscle. Last one, and let's grab our bands. Let's do that. Grab yourself some bands. Let's walk it back. Let's do a little T-Rex business here. All right, get there. Second, knee line up with your second and third toe. Protect your little grape. Elbows glued to your side. And press it back and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Press it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Press back and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. One more. Press and hold. And release. 3, 2, Want to switch your feet real quick. Elbows in place, shoulders relaxed, they're down. Press it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze right back, hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Press it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Keep a little bend in that knee, that leg we're standing on. Press it back. And release. 3, 2, 1. And one more. Press and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. All right. Coming right back to our step. Yes, we're going to do 10 jacks, 10 squats, 10 times up and down your step in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 10 jacks. All right. Having a big time now. Here as we burn through set number 2, 10 squats. Nice, good form. Trying to keep your knees lined up here with your toes. Awesome. Looking good, people. That's what I'm talking about. 10 good squats. And then we're going to run up and down your step. Let's do it. And if last time you led with the right foot, this time lead with the left foot. Or vice versa. Just for fun. All right, almost done. We've got about 5 more seconds. 2, 1, let's switch. Time to drop down on the floor again already. What? Time for the next set. Let's do it. All right. Grab your mini band. Band right above the knees. Get yourself in position here. Soles lined up with your back here. Feet stand right on top of each other. Let's do it. Exhale. Draw the belly button in. Squeeze. Drive it up and out. Ease it right back down again. Awesome. Come right back at it. Great. So last set. Hips might be getting a little bit tired, so just kind of really concentrate. Drive the one leg down into the floor. Drive the other leg out and back. And then take a little holiday, reset, and then go right back at it. And really keep that core tight. Draw that belly button in. Flex as you reach it back. And if you give yourself a little bit even more, just kind of brace like you would brace, say, doing a deadlift or squat. And when you brace and press up, brace, drive it back. Give you a little bit more oomph as we squeeze back. Oh, look at that. We're done with that set. Let's flip over and do the same thing on the other side. Time flies when you're having a good time working your hips. Let's do this other side. Reset again. All right, let's do it. Brace. Drive it right back up and out. Ease it back down. Every set. Reset. Squeeze up and out. Come back down. Reset. I want to get as much out of every single rep as we can as we go through our workout. Obviously, the first set of the workout and the last set get a little divergent in our ability because we start to get fatigued, but that's okay. We just want to make every rep as strong as we can. And the thing about building muscle and strength is it's time under tension for that muscle fiber. So we may not do as many reps, but if they're intense reps, that's what matters. Last rep. And let's switch, and we're going to move into that body weight hip abduction. Done with our mini bands. Yes, thank you, mini bands. It's been fantastic. We'll see you next time. Get yourself stretched out here. Roll your hip in, and let's do it. Reach it up and back. Ease it right back down. Nice. Drive it up and back. Easing it down. All right, now I'm going to do the hold because I wasn't holding it. My bad. Reach it up and hold. Everyone's like, why are you just lowering your leg? There we go. 2, 1. Reach it up and back. I was trying to race through the exercise, apparently. Bring it down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Reach it up and back and hold. And coming down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming right back at it again. Hold. Keeping the hip rolled in. I love it. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Looking good. Reach it up and back. Hold. Coming down. 2, one. And brace your core as you lift. Brace and lift. Give you a little extra something to help get that leg up there, coming down. 3, 2, 1. Reset, brace, lift up. Come down. 3, 2, 1. And one more. Reach it up and back. Hold it high and then coming down. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's switch and do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself in position again. All right. All lined up here. And let's do it. Brace. Lift it up and back. And coming down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Reach it up and back. Awesome. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Reach it right back up again. Reaching high. And down. 3, 2, 1. Looking good. Reach it up and back. Hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze up and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Reach it up. Reach it back. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Coming right back at it again. Reaching high. Yes. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. And right back up again. Looking good. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. And up and back. Gonna do a few more. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up there. Brace that core. Reach. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. And last one. Reaching up and back and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, let's flip over one more time. Beautiful, beautiful exercise music as we do our accordion crunch. Let's do it. Let's work that core. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Accordion crunch. Let it rip. Exhale up, inhale back. So third set, if you're getting a little fatigued, you can drop that bottom leg and just bring up one leg. Or even leave your legs out, or leave your arms out and just work the leg. You just do you. See how you're feeling. Going to do a few more on this side. We'll switch. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. We're just going to flip it over. And once you're set, keep cranking them out. Accordion crunch, the human accordion. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. Crunch it in. Get a nice big side crunch. Bring up. Work those obliques, drive those knees in. Got 5 more seconds and we're going to hop up. I think we're going to grab some dumbbells for those biceps. Yeah, let's do it. Let's grab some dumbbells. That are worthy of a bicep curl. Let's do that. Whatever you might want to use for those. All right. Feet shoulder width apart. A little bend in your knees, up nice and tall. All righty. There we go. Up nice and tall. Shoulders back. And let's do it. Ease it right up. Bringing it right back down again. Just a couple more minutes. We're almost there. Looking good. Squeeze it up. Ease it right back down. Nice. So every time you lift, think about that brace. You can brace your core. You can play around with it a little bit. This one, don't do anything. Just curl. Just curl it. Don't think about anything. All right, this next one, think about just your core, brace your core. All right, this one, just brace your glutes. And this one, brace your glutes, brace your core and your glutes. And just see what you think about that. It gives you a little bit more, a stronger foundation. So when we do any sort of heavy lifting, we want to turn on the core, get those glutes involved so we're nice and rigid for the heavy lift. Let's switch, grab some lighter dumbbells, and we'll do our step up to balance. Balance challenge, here we go. Get yourself set. Let's come right at it. Step it up, and we'll curl. And then ease it back down. Nice, step it down. And we'll come right back at it again. Drive it up, curl it up. Nice. Easing it down. Fantastic. Let's come right back at it again. Curl it up. Easing it down. All right, gonna do a couple more on this side, and then we'll switch sides. Yeah, let's do one more. We can sneak in one more right here on this side. Ease it down. Let's switch sides. And we'll just come right back at it again. Step it right back up again. Curl it up. Nice. Ease it down. Fantastic. Like it's nothing. Drive it up. Curl. Love it. Ease it down. Awesome. I'm going to come right back into some cardio. And I think it's going to be another hip to the floor round. Another 40 seconds of that fun. Coming up here in 10 seconds or so. Ease it back down. Yeah, let's do one more rep. We can sneak in one more. And then it's time to do that cardio thing. All right, alternating one hip to the floor and coming back, jumping right back up again. All right. See you, Jane. Here we go in 3. Have a great weekend. 2, 1. Let's do it. Drop it on down. Come right up. Coming down. Drive it up. Awesome. Yes. And if you kept track, I never think to. You can see how many reps you did. I always forget to do that. Versus first set and last set. But and different ways to get down. Drop down on one knee, roll down, come back up, knee, hip, hip, knee. Just kind of do you. Do what feels good for you. Either way, just trying to get that hip all the way down. Come all the way down. Drive it all the way back up again. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's grab some dumbbells. Triceps extension one more time. Last time with the triceps extensions. Whoop. All right. Little bend in the knees. Weights up overhead. And let's do it. Flex those glutes. Ease it down. And press, brace. Ease it right back down again. Keeping those elbows in, Joe. Joe's elbows are flaring. There we go. Bring them in. Oh, it's hard. Elbows in. And trying to keep your arms back. Tendency sometimes to kind of bring the arms forward. We're trying to keep them back as far as you can reach. So we get the triceps on stretch. We want them to really stretch. Flex those glutes. Press. Yes. Reaching back as far as you can. And then drive right back up again. Get a really good stretch on those triceps. Work them through their full range of motion. And that's the last rep. Let's grab some bands and do single leg band triceps kickbacks. Yes. Let's do it. Walk it back. Shoulders down and back. Elbows glued to your side. Come up onto one foot. And let's do it. Squeeze it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Little bend in that knee, that leg we're standing on. Press it back and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. Press it back. Chin up, smiling. Having such a good time on Friday. Release. 3, 2, 1. One more on this side. Squeeze it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch feet real quick. And get right back at it. Press it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Press it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze and hold. Got 2 more. Release. 3, 2, 1. This is the last one. Press it back and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, let's do it. Last time. 10 jacks, 10 squats, 10 times up and down our steps. In 3, 2, 1. 10 jacks. All right, let's do it. Woo! And then come to 10 good squats. All right, coming down, drive it right back all the way up. Work those quads. Looking good. Yes. And then 10 times up and down your step. All right, let's do it. Nice and light on your feet. All right, when you're done, back to 10 jacks. Got 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nicely done. Let's slow this thing down. Grab a sip of water, and then we'll cool it down. Keep your step handy-ish. We'll use it when we stretch. I'm going to bring it right over there. But, whoo, let's slow it down. Easy cool down here whenever you're ready. No rush. Get a drink. Just keep moving. Just walking around. Keep those arms kind of swinging. Whoo, keep a smile on your face. Big smile now because hardest part of the day is over. It's all just downhill now. Nice and easy. In a good way. It's an easy coast. Anything that comes along, it's okay. We can deal with it. It's all good. Because we'll be relaxed. All right, ready for the weekend. Yes. All right, let's see a little pause in there. A little step pause. A little like an action move. Pause. Step pause. All right, and let's do a little twist. All the way around. Get a nice big twist. Twist as much as you can as you walk back and forth, doing our little grapevine. Whoop. All the way around. And let's do this. Once you get over here somewhere, let's walk that away. And let's put one foot out in front. Hinge your hip. Little bend in the knee. Flex your toe back. Let's ease down and back. Woo, stretch that hammy. Up here, getting a nice hamstring stretch. And a little bonus quad workout for sure. You can feel that. And move your body around a bit. See where you need to move to feel that stretch in that hamstring. And just kind of move into it. Get it loose. All right, let's walk it back. And open yourself up. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Oh, beautiful Friday right here in front of us. And then let's come forward, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Come forward here. Plant one foot. A little bend of the knee. Flex your toe back. Hinge your hip so we come down and back. And gosh, coming straight into it on this leg. I don't even need to move, I feel that one. And yeah, right there in the middle. You just never know where it's going to show up, depending on what you've been doing. Feel a nice stretch. Hold it each breath, trying to drive it into those muscles. Bring it into those muscles. Help them release a little bit more. Let's walk it back again. And then again, open yourself up to this beautiful Friday. Let your head drop back and relax. All right, and then let's come forward. And let's do this. Let's grab a leg real quick. Grab a foot. Not just a leg, not just any old leg. Grab your foot, please, and gentle pull. And let's flex your glute, and we'll stretch those hip flexors a wee bit as we stretch these quads. Easy stretchings. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Easy stretch. That's a one. All right, now using our steps, we're going to put one foot up on the step, and we're going to do our little stretch kind of like we do at the beginning of class. We're just going to come in and over. You can have your hands with flair kind of coming down. This makes you look like you really know what you're doing in the gym. When you make your hands go like this, people are like, wow, that person knows how to work a step. But it adds style points, doesn't it? Because you could just do this. Then you're just some person on a step. But if you do this, yes, you know exactly how to work it. Exactly. Look at that. Bonus points. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And you add whatever flair you want to this one. I'm just going to go with this. Going to go with that. Do it however you want to do it. But stretching out that inner thigh and stretching those hips. Yes. Feels good. All right, let's come on up and let's do this. Let's step it back. Plant your rear foot. Let's stretch your calf. Ooh, all those running up and down, those steppers. Let's stretch the calf out. Reach high. I did it. Big I for I did it. Yes, got my workout in. Even though it was touch and go there with the link. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. That was weird. It was really a weird link deal today. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Press that heel down and reach high. And then see if you can reach just a little bit higher. Right there. Reaching high. All right, let's do the same. Let's switch it. Let's go into a Y. Step it back, ease down, or ease your hips forward, either way. And we'll get a little hip flexor stretch. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. And feel your power, the big power pose here on Friday. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Big power pose. Yes. Looking good. All right, and then we already got our hammies. Let's just step it back. Palms up. Let's just twist all the way around. Drawing your belly button in. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Palms up. Step it back. Twist it around. Awesome. And then let's just come right here to center. Ooh, let's fill ourselves up with some of that good Friday energy. Let's do it. Exhale down. Nice deep breath in. Oh, yeah. Cusp of the weekend air right there. Exhaling down. Nice deep breath in. Getting ready for a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Let's do one more time. Exhale it down. Nice deep breath in. Filling yourself with good energy to last you all weekend. Woo! Friday workout done.